most of the time when we do work with the internal branding, for branding of the individual, we find out about the person mostly by going to the wife or the husband of the person. The wife typically knows 71% of who you really are after being married to you 10 years. This is data, research that we have done personally. After 10 years of being married to someone, your wife knows you 71%. Chupe Rustam. That other 29% is totally different. You know your wife after 10 years of being married to her 83%, which means you still don't know 17% of her. Now go back home and find out. What I'm saying is, the best person who knows you is your wife, and if you want your brand image of finding out who you really are, you should ask your spouse. They'll tell you who you really are, and ask them to be honest and straightforward, list it all down, and correct yourself where you're going wrong. So if you look at it of your reputation, and actually your personal brand is a perception, of your perception, of what people think of you largely. The brand at the end of it all is a perception, and importantly, the brand is what I call Maya. Most people, when I speak to foreign audiences, overseas audiences, they ask me to define the brand. They always expect an Indian to use an Indian word. So when they ask me, define a brand, I tell them, brand is Maya, Maya. And they love it, they love it. Maya because it is here, and at the same time it is not here. If I do a blood test on you, I cannot find the brand Franchise India in your head, in your blood. If I do a urine test, I will not find it there. But it's in your psyche. It's in your psyche. So the brand is Maya. It is here and it is not here. Claridge's is not this physicality. Claridge's is the thought. What a lovely hotel it is. How nice the food is. How nice the people around are. It's just a thought. So the brand importance is that all brands are Maya, and your brand is also a bit of Maya. Sadly, perception is more important than the truth. Sadly, perception is very much more important than the truth. However, when you build your brand, your personal brand, stay close to the truth. That's mantra number one. Never go away from who you really are. If you're a sly fellow, please brand yourself as the sly one. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. In a market where everybody is trying to brand themselves to be the honest one, you will stand out. You know what I mean? You cannot say, I am the honest one, and then be sly, because it doesn't work that way. Brands don't work. You know what? Branding is about integrity. Most people don't understand this. Most people tend to think branding is whitewashing your image. No. Branding is integrity. Branding is who you are. If you think you're a great sly guy who can do a great sly business and can really generate profits, volumes, and energy with your slyness, position yourself as a sly one. Go ahead. Don't feel shy. But you know what my point is? Don't say you are a straightforward guy and then get into your sly tactics.